Positive Lens Podcast. I'm your host, Scott T. Each week, we will bring you positive law enforcement news stories from across the globe, shared by departments and citizens like yourself. In our Getting to Know Your Local Leo segment, we will speak with a member of the law enforcement community about everyday life and most things non-law enforcement, as we hope to adjust your focus so you see that members of your local law enforcement community are not much different than you and me.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 27. In this episode, we will feature a very special young boy named Westyn Slaughter and his Nana Kim as they tell us about the Texarkana Police Department joining Westyn for his 10th birthday. Westyn also tells us who his favorite sports team is and what he wants to be when he grows up. Please welcome to the podcast, Westyn Slaughter and his grandma, Kim.
Hi, my name is Westyn.
I'm Kim, Nana.
Hi, Nana. Hi, Westyn. Thanks for joining us today. I really appreciate it. So, Westyn, I hear you had a pretty cool 10th birthday party and had a few special guests show up.
Yes, that's true.
So tell me about it. Tell us about the party, and then tell us who the guests were.
Okay, the party was very fun. A lot of my family members came, and it was like pretty fun. We had cake and things, and then the special guests were, drum roll, the police, Texarkana Police Department. They came to my birthday. They came to visit me. It's actually on Facebook, and it was pretty fun. They let me check out the lights. They drove me around the corner and things, and it was pretty fun. 10th birthday.
So they let you ride in the car?
Yeah.
That is awesome. So what made you want to have the police at your birthday party?
Because every birthday I have them come. So the reason is that because I want to be a cop and I want to get an understanding of what the cops do in their daily lives.
So you said they come every year. How many years have you had the cops showing up at your birthday?
Since I was like 5.
Wow. So do you get to meet different ones every time?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So what's your favorite part of having them at your birthday?
The lights.
The lights? Do they let you turn them on?
Yeah.
And are your friends that come over and your family in the area, are some of the other kids jealous that you have the police at your birthday?
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit?
Just a little bit.
All right. Now, you said you want to be a cop when you get older. Why do you want to be a cop when you get older?
To protect and serve. I don't really care about the money.
That is good. And do you want to stay there in Texarkana and be a police officer right in your hometown?
Yes.
All right. And what does Mom and Nana think about you wanting to be a police officer?
They say anything I put my mind to, I can do so.
And don't ever forget that. That is a great lesson. It's a great thing to live by. It really is. So if you wanted to tell other kids who are...
To be a cop.
And it seems like it's been your dream for a long time. You said since you're 5 years old.
Yeah.
Now, for other children out there like yourself that want to be police officers and want to have the police at their birthday parties, what do you think?
Go for it. It's a good experience.
Go for it. All right. All right. And now, I know Nana was just there a few moments ago. I have to figure out, how did Nana get in contact with the Texarkana Police Department and tell them to show up at your birthday party?
They really have a good program, a community outreach program. And so you called, and I spoke with an officer, Sean. And if they're not busy, then they do let you know that they can come out. But if something happens out of the ordinary, then they have to reschedule or they'll come later. So I had spoke with him on Monday. He had scheduled for the officers for that evening because he was in school during the daytime to come. So if first officer showed up and he had a trainee with him, which was great. They came out and they had a lot going on because we had actually saw a wreck on the way in. And they spoke with him, let him ride in the car, turn the lights on, and so forth. So we finished with the party. And we were kind of sitting around after the party, and I was sitting there thinking, I wonder how the rest of them gonna come, you know. And I heard something, and then I looked down the road, and it was like a line of 5 cars with their lights and everything coming down the road. So they actually took time, they did their job, and then they actually came and made sure that they came and attended his birthday party. So there's I couldn't find the other video from when he was younger, and we had a party for him at, we call it Spring Lake Park, and they came wailing through the park with all the lights and stuff, and so
The
everybody's
sirens.
like, yeah, the sirens, like, what's going on? And that's his mom. She did that for a surprise for him, so that was actually the first time. And then every year, you just contact them, and they'll let you know. And majority of the time, they do show up, and they do an awesome job as far as meeting the kids and developing, you know, a rapport and letting them know it's just not the bad things that they see; it's also the good things as well.
Yeah, that is really cool. That community engagement, and I think you told me the story before we even when we first spoke, that you have a picture of young Westyn when he was about 3 years old in a police officer uniform.
Yes, and I wish I could have
Wes-
found it. We looked for it this week, and he had the stance and everything. He had the full Halloween costume. You know, we was at a party, and he was walking through with the arms all out, you know, and his guns all on the side, his play guns. So I wish I could have found it, but I couldn't. So
Yeah, I think
yeah.
like what Westyn said,
wanna
you
do
and
that
mom
again.
supporting him, the idea. What happened, Westyn?
I want to do that again.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of Halloweens between now and when you turn 18, and you can go ahead and become a police officer. So you can definitely get dressed up, even if it's not Halloween. But for Nana, I think it's really great that you and mom supporting the idea that, you know, hey, you can achieve whatever you put your mind to. And it's great for our young
Yeah.
children to hear that and to have that reinforced. And, you know, the idea of having the police officers come to your birthday party and them supporting that, I think you said, like I said, 4 or 5 showing up this time. That is really cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I think, again,
Not a total of
a lot of
6.
kids would probably be jealous.
So they actually know him, so he's not going to be able to get into a lot of trouble. So they actually know him.
That's
so.
even better. That is a better thing for you. So that
Yeah.
means, Westyn, you always have to be good. But now, do you like school?
Yes,
What's your favorite subject?
reading.
Reading? That is very cool. You don't hear that a lot from young children, so that is great. What do you like to read and learn about?
I like to read different stories.
And do you play sports as well around town and in school, or play games with friends that you like?
Yes, I play soccer, basketball, and football.
Oh, you're a busy boy. So which is your favorite?
Football.
Football? And then who's your favorite football team? You have a favorite football
My
team?
favorite football team?
Come
The
on,
Dallas
guy.
Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys.
All right.
Come on now.
But that's okay. We'll let you be a Cowboys fan too. You're in there in Texas. It's okay, right?
Win or lose.
Well, Westyn, we're win or lose. And I'm a New York Giants fan, so we're rivals, but that's okay. That just proved that you could have 2 different teams, but still get along with the people and talk to them and enjoy being with them. So we're good. So, Westyn, I'm really very happy for you that you get to spend time with the police officers, not just this year, but every year for your birthday. I think it's really great. For what Texarkana is doing, I think it's amazing. The community engagement for you and any other children, they can just call up and try to get that set up as your Nana did for you and have them at your birthday party. It says a lot for them and their relationship with the community. So I appreciate you sharing your stories. Is there anything else you want to tell us before we wrap up the show today? You just want to tell everybody that's listening to say, hey, this is cool words from Westyn Slaughter, or anyone you want to say hello to, or friends or family?
Yeah, I want to. Okay. So, I want to bring out there to tell the world that follow your dreams and never give up.
Great message, Westyn. Great message. I appreciate you again taking the time to be on the podcast today. We look forward to hopefully speaking to you again in not too long distant future, hearing you as a police officer, Westyn Slaughter. So it was great talking to you today. I really look forward to following up and seeing how things go for you, and looking at next year's birthday party, probably have another set of officers there.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, listen, you have a wonderful day today, and we'll hope you have a good one, and we'll talk again soon, okay?
Okay.
Thank
All right,
you.
Take care, Westyn. You're welcome.
You too.
Bye-bye, Nana.
Bye.
If you liked this episode, follow us on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. Provide us your feedback in the comments and leave us a rating or review. We truly appreciate your opinion. And then follow us on LinkedIn or Facebook to get all the latest updates. Remember, you can always find places that will share negative law enforcement news stories. But here, at Your Positive Lens, you will only find your positive law enforcement news stories. Once again, I'm your host, Scott T. Thanks for listening, and we'll capture you on the next Your